some sail, we move!
The wind is shifting, Captain!
Loose all sail!
Unfurl aloft! Man your sheets!
A song!
Did you ever see a wild goose sailing north?
Faster now!
Big she's a cutter! There's Spaniels coming! Search for!
They're just like them pretty girls when they get the notion. And away. The other morning I was walking by the river.
Ease up! Speed, lads!
When I saw a young girl walking with her topsails all aquiver, and away. I said, "Pretty fair maid, and how are you this morning?" And away. She said, "None the better for the seeing of you." And away. Did you ever see a wild goose sailing north in the ocean? And away. They're just like them pretty girls when they get the
Ease her off! Fast as you dare! Set her back! Let's have a different one. Ease the mains off the wind!
Anchor down!
boys!
Aye, aye, sir! Your stores should be brimming with cargo.
Es cierto lo que dicen. Tiene un cocodrilo por animal de compañía. Increíble. ¿Te ha gustado el regalo, Lucía?
His crookfoot.
Wait. Did he have the key?
Huh? Searching him was your duty.
My duty?
Go up to the villa and ask the boss yourself.
If the key is lost, you can just pin it on me.
Boss said I had the hard business, didn't he? Subdue one of our own, announce his crimes, and then throw him to Lucia. You had to collect his effects, his gun, his boots, his keys.
Oh, God.
What a place to keep the bleeding warehouse key. llegado tu hora.
Why does misfortune follow me everywhere?
Veamos tus tripas. Another letter tucked into a bottle.
Show some restraint.
No use wallowing about here. Trim as near the wind as you dare.
They're Spaniels, Captain! Schooner!
They're Spanish, sir!
More than one, sir!
A bow, sir!
Lads!
Should we quarter, sir?
Blew up the main!
Fire! Let the anchor go!
Still loading, sir!
The weather gauge confounded!
Loose some sail, we move! Let's have a song then.
There's a man afloat there, sir!
Oh, poor old man, says I, old man, your horse will die. And we say so, and we know so. And if he dies, we'll stand him by. Oh, poor old man. And if he don't, I'll ride him again. And we say so, and we know so.
I'll await you in town.
Dead as a nail in the lamp room door, and we say so, and we know so, and he won't come worrying us no more. Oh, poor old man, we'll use the hair of his tail to sew our sails, and we say so, and we know so, and the iron of his shoes to make neck nails. Oh, poor old man.
Those stores should be brimming with cargo.
The long, long road, and we say so, and we know so. The sharks will have his body and the devil take his soul. Oh, poor old.
Strike Cat! Do you hear the news? Captain Salt's in himself.
voy a hundir la cabeza.
Got you!
¡A la carga!
¡Esa bandija!
Buscaré el corazón por eso. ¡Vas a la verdad! ¡Acabaré contigo enseguida! Sabía que diría.
¿Saltimbanqui? Muy imprudente, señor. Evite repetirlo.
That'll do.
Lucy will be waiting in town.
Come on, I'm a real snake charmer.
How would you like a prop? So, we're after a craft by the name of Hercules and the captain who commands her.
It's Captain Kenway.
Mr. Van der Groff is sure to appreciate your help on this.
As the hogsheads were.
This must be the boat that the merchant and his monkey were taken to.
Deja de pelear. Puede que te corte las manos, la lengua, o quizás las dos cosas, y te raje desde la garganta hasta la cabeza.
Morir por eso.
You're a loyal one. one, I'll give you that. It's too late for your master. But the jackdaw might have room for a steadfast scoundrel like you.
¡Rápido! ¡Que no se escabulla! ¡Ja! ¡Aquí a por él!
Gunshots. Something's up.
No quiero saber cómo acaba esta historia.
¡Maldición! ¡Soy
Piedad, no
Dios,
me mates.
no, perdóname, te lo ruego.
Show some respect!
What's on your mind then?
Trabajan solo.
If I haven't got it, I haven't got it, have I?
Empezar, ninguno de esos bastardos.
You require... well concluded. Aquí no hay nada. ¡Eres mío!
Borracho. Llévese esa cara enrojecida a otra parte.
Havana is a long way from your grandfather's plantation on Black Island. Are you sure about this?
It makes sense. Granddad had a small cabin on a beach just north of the town. It's a quiet place, out of the way. When I was very young, Mama and I would go there. If I was going to hide something, that's where I would hide it.
You think the barrister has your gold there?
That coward wouldn't risk being seen for no reason. I know that. There's something there. The beach with Granddad's cabin is to the north, past the town.
This barrister seems well connected for a simple lawyer. How did your father come to know him?
For as long as I can remember, he was around our family. Even before Mama died. I never liked him. He wears a big wig, has a fake smile, and stinks of lavender.
There was a letter at Black Island that said it was him who put the redcoats on your trail.
Yes. When we find him, I need to bring that up.
It's somewhere here.
Speak of the devil. That looks like your barrister.
That's him, all right.
There's a spade here. That's a grand sight. There's a letter.
Show me. What? This is my mother's. Fuck. It was Papa. I got him, Mama. You tell anyone you saw me cry, and I'll bury you next to that fucking barrister.
Not a word.
pretty slow. I'll give you a discount.
Tenías que haber estado allí.
Un tipo duro, cálmese un poco.
A father's parting gift to his son. I'll make good use of it.
Mis mejores precios.
It's Rona, right?
Kenway! Looking for trouble, I assume?
See you haven't lost your charm.
And you're still boozy as a swilter. What do you want?
I've come to warn you. Your life's in danger.
Aren't you the crafty one? Whatever gave it away?
Possibly I had a hand in selling a sensitive document to one of those Templar chaps you're so fond of.
Congratulations, your mission was a success.
How can I make amends?
You sober enough for target practice?
Anything for a lady.
Help me kill these men! I'll take care of this one. Put powder barrels around the bureau. That'll give those soldiers a cracking surprise. surprise them with a powder keg. They're coming from everywhere! Fire at the powder keg! Over there! I've got more than enough powder to take care of them. Technique. So, is this your new persona? Sir Edward of Havana rescues damsels in distress.
And does it suit me, Mopsy?
Better than your old personality. Really, Edward, why are you here?
Yes. Well, there's a key. Most likely in the pocket of your Templar suitor. I need it.
Really? And why don't you want this key for myself?
Rona, I know you're no stranger to a man's boots, but the suit this key unlocks won't fit you.
I'll tell you what. If I think of a chore that requires the help of an especially simple fellow, I'll let you know.
¡Contrólese! ¿Acaso está loco?
These clothes are such a nuisance.
and attackers. That's an interesting...
Have you reconsidered my offer, Rona?
Yes, as I'm indisposed, and my sense of duty runs deeper than my pride, there's a situation I hope you can investigate.
Go on.
Mind, I said investigate a situation, not create one.
Yes, Mum. What is it?
A rash of thefts and mischief. Seems too convenient it started at the same time as these bureau attacks. Could you see what you can find out round the market?
A boozy swill tab like me? Are you sure? I won't let you down.
It would be hard to get much lower than this.
Está bastante bien.
Vigila tu bolso. He oído que hay muchos rateros. Me hace pensar que no soy yo la ladrona. ¿Tú? Jamás he conocido dama más honrada. Pero podría llevar una doble vida. Este podría ser mi disfraz virtuoso. ¿Tú qué?
I've heard you've had some trouble.
Trouble is right. Damn cat bastards are everywhere. The rum merchant got the worst of it.
Podríamos ser socias. Me gusta cómo suena eso.
Mantente bien atenta.
Word is you faced a bit of trouble.
There's been nothing but trouble today. What with thieves in the market scaring away business. Everyone's on tenterhooks.
Decentes y leales a que vigilen e informen al punto de cualquier avistamiento de estos delincuentes.
Debemos entender que esto no es posible.
¡Acérquese! Tengo el mejor ron de los bares del sur. Sí, usted.
That's my quarry.
Piece off, or I send Flint onto you.
I'd like to meet this Flint. Perhaps you can organize an introduction. Nothing personal, mate. You just have something I need. It's a map of gunpowder stores, and Hilary Flint's got his name on it. Rona will want to see this.
¡Silencio!
Edward, did you find... What'd you find out?
Managed to nab a pickpocket. Slyboots had a map. Something about storehouses and gunpowder.
I did some research too. It's clear as day. The whole operation's run by that Templar scoundrel Hilary Flint.
That's the same name from the map.
He's using pickpockets to run an arms race.
Against who?
Me.
He's in the lead, I take it.
Yes, but with your map, we can destroy his weapon stores to catch up.
Let's waste no time.
This will go faster if we part ways. You take the stores to the north, I'll get the rest.
He oído que Flint le dio un revolcón a esa pirata. ¿Cómo se llamaba? ¿Rona?
Sí, esa es. Me extraña, ya que ella lucha en el otro bando.
That's one down. 2 to go.
¿Dónde se ha metido el maldito canalla?
Llevamos días con esto. Flint nos exige mucho. Y ojalá supiera para qué.
Es por esa mujer. Ella crea problemas y somos nosotros los que lo pagamos.
One more.
¡Saluda de mi parte al del tridente!
¡Atrévete!
¿De qué va todo eso?
Esto de ese jaleo.
Pólvora es una labor de tontos, pero yo he hecho bien mi trabajo de tonto. Puede que Flint me encargue ahora un trabajo más digno.
I'm about to spoil your day, mate. That's all of them.
Oh, Dios, haz que llegue sana y salva. I haven't done a thing. Just standing by. No he hecho nada. Que Dios me ampare. Please, be merciful, sir. I've not to do with any of this. Mercy.
¡Ven aquí fuera!
I haven't done a thing. Just standing by.
¡Ahí! ¡Seguidlo!
I've not to do with any of this. Mercy.
¡Suerte! ¿Dónde está?
Your coin goes a long way with us northern girls.
Edward, I'm up here. Edward, we've reduced that Templar cad Flint to a fraction of his power. The only thing standing between you and your key now is Flint himself.
You have an approach in mind?
I'll engage him in combat, and you circle around carefully and, well, you know the rest.
Suddenly squeamish, Rona. Can't quite bring yourself to kill him.
Of course not. I just don't want you to feel like I'm telling you what to do.
I think that injury must have left you with a touch of fever.
Can we go now?
Let's.
Oh, he won't be hard to find. Cheeky bastard. Strutting about like the cock of the walk.
Admit it, Rona. Deep down, you like the walk of that cock.
I can arrange to have you in Thumbikins if Floggin's too kind, Kenway. I'll distract him. You circle around for the kill. Ah, that's right, Flint. Retreat! I like a man who knows his place.
What in God's green earth?
Ha! Missed again! Who trained you? And you call yourself a gunner? You couldn't hit the broadside of a bar.
I knew we would end in fire. But I always thought our positions would be reversed. Should have died happier, knowing there was one less assassin in the world. What a pity. We could never fight together on the correct side of things.
Would, you two like a moment alone?
No. It's too late. Take it. His charm's all used up. Let the memory of him be locked away for good.
Time to make myself scarce.
Please, sir, you must help rid me of my solitude.
¡Lárgate!
I'm sorry, Rona.
Cocky fool he was. Do me a kindness, Edward. Keep this to yourself.
I'm forgiven for all my past indiscretions, then.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I've read my share of Greek myth, Captain. That was no Hercules.
I suppose the ship is with Hades now.
No. It's with the crabs and the eels and the dirt.
There's a grim look about this place. Blast. These pirates were cut down where they sat. An ill end, with only scraps to show. Could be something in those pockets.
More treasure. Fine by me.
Mains out! Trim to the... Give me every inch of sail! Faster now!
us a shanty.
Bob bully in the alley, way, bully in the alley. Bob bully in the alley, bully down the Jimbo town. Sally, girl that I love dearly, way, bully in the alley. Sally's the girl that I spliced nearly, bully down the Jimbo town. Bob bully in the alley,
Hercules. Lofty name for a tub in these waters.
7 years I courted little Sally. Way,
Ease up! Batten down the hatches!
Reef the gallants!
No, lads! Let's give them a taste of iron! Down with it! Fire! Clue up! Clue up! Do we let fly the grapples and board us, sir?
Pull them in with a will!
You be the sea dog filler!
Hercules. Sinks like any other mortal.
Get them aloft, let's go!
Lay aloft and loose names!
Let's hunt, lads.
Stay sharp, lads. onto something! He's coming to starboard!
Careful, lads! He's bloody strong! Give him the iron, one more time!
The beast is dead!
Look at the size of him!
A fine haul today, sir. Up the shrouds, lads! We sail! Loose and trim tight! Ride the wind!
Look, it's over there!
Our force patrol these waters closely, Captain!
Captain, that fort ahead is covered by storm. Word is it holds a haul of relics taken from nearby ruins.
Fire! They're firing on us! A few more shots will rid us of that tower! Fire! Every last scrap of fire!
Careful, lads! They're tougher than they look!
Fire! Raise! Fire! Trim the yards off the wind! Fire!
Of the situation! Look out! Mortar!
Shorten sail! Ease off the wind!
Haven't you heard? This treasure is cursed.
Oh, these relics ought to fetch a pretty penny.
I wouldn't touch them. I heard tell they're cursed.
That's just soft-headed foolishness.
I can keep the heat off, for a fee.
More ships mean more money. Shall we set a course, Captain? You be good now. Get them aloft, let's go!
Let's ride this blow, lads!
Get the tops and royals down!
On your order, Captain. We're sailing large now! Spaniards rig, Captain! Rig!
Fast
as you dare!
Their ancients are Spanish, and it's not just the one ship, Captain. Starboard, Captain.
Ease her off! Fire!
There's Sergeant! Shot the cripple out!
Move to fire! Lay it down!
Fire! Fire! Douse all but mains! Bring them in for a steely kiss! Unreef the mains! Fire! Give me a... Clew up foremast rig!
Party now, Mitrums! I'd not haze you.
Fire! Come to place! Give voice, you tars! Fire! More sail! We need to bunch!
Water comes and prepare to engage!
Yo, heave-ho! Heave!
Get them aloft. Let's go.
Jump the halyard!
Man the helm.
We ride the wind for all she's worth.
Give us a song, lads.
We're catching the wind now.
Whiskey is the life of man. Whiskey, Johnny. Oh, whiskey is the life of man. Whiskey for my Johnny, oh.
The Royal Navy.
I drink
More
whiskey
sails,
when I
Captain.
can.
Look
Whiskey, Johnny. I'll drink it out of an old tin can. Whiskey for my Johnny.
Set her back.
Whiskey,
Wind is shaping up for a big blow, sir.
Trimmer, bring in the stunsails. Stunsails. Use all the wind you can.
Check those royals.
Cannons. Royals, foul!
Hoist away the topsail!
Careful, Captain.
That's as near as we'll get in these shallows.
reports of hooded heathen crawling about. Mr. Prince wants them found and set it.
Who's that?
I'll have your life!
Read for this.
His Majesty's finest everywhere. What have you dragged me into, kid? This jungle gets thicker with each step.
What's that?
Through the vines if we have to.
We keep searching.
The soldiers are closing in. Follow me. Kids waiting.
Jesus, kid. You led me into a mess. Is it these monks guarding the treasure you promised me?
I told you I had a secret to share, but I didn't say it'd be easy. Now let's get this door open and I'll show you what's inside.
We're onto something. I can feel it.
Captain Kenway? Where is the assassin, Duncan Walpole?
Dead and buried. After he tried to kill me.
We are not sorry to see him gone, but it was you who carried out his final betrayal. Why?
Money was my only aim.
Should I find comfort in that? You murdered our brothers and sisters in Havana.
He has the sense, Mentor.
James tells me you treated with the Templars there. Did you see the man they called the Sage?
Aye.
Would you recognize his face if you saw it again?
I reckon so.
I must be certain.
Not a word. Come on.
You walked me blind and backwards into this mess, kid. Who the hell was that jester back there?
Atabai, an assassin, and my mentor.
So you're all part of some daffy religion?
We're assassins and we follow a creed, aye. But it does not command us to act or submit, only to be wise.
Oh, do tell. I'd love to hear it.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. This is the world's only certainty.
Everything is permitted. I like the sound of that. Thinking what I like and acting how I please.
You parrot the words, but you do not understand them.
Don't get haughty with me, kid. I followed you as a friend, and you tricked me.
I saved your skin bringing you here, man. These men wanted you dead for what you did in Havana. I talked them out of it.
Well, cheers for that.
Aye. Cheers. Step lightly.
Jesus. Alive and well, kid?
More or less. You'll have to find another way across.
Oh, damn it.
Easy, Kenway. This ain't like climbing Ratlands. The way forward's blocked.
That's a door, I reckon.
Aye. And there should be some way to open it. A mechanism somewhere.
Like a capstan.
Those blocks up there. Try moving them. Those blocks up there seem like they might move with a bit of weight. Edward, get up there and add your weight to one of those blocks.
So it's you lot them Templars have been chasing then?
Until you came along and looked things up, it was us chasing them. We had them running scared. They have the upper hand now. Something's different. Might be you can use the lever to move them drawings on the ground.
I was just about to say the same.
The pictures on these blocks bear a resemblance to the floor. Perhaps they're connected somehow. your wits about you, then.
Aye, when there's fair reward on offer.
The door's mechanism seems to be broken. Let's find another way around. Full jump! You made that harder than it had to be.
I spend most of my time above water, not in it.
What we're looking for is just up ahead.
Must be a great treasure beyond.
Treasure. Right.
Whatever's waiting at the end of this path had better be worth my time.
That'll depend on you.
How's that?
What I'm taking you to see may spin your head right round. I only hope you could take the shock of it.
I can handle myself. Is this it then? The grand prize your mentor asked me to see. Looks nothing like the man they called the Sage, I'm sorry to say.
Keep your trousers tied up. We've one more riddle to solve. That doesn't seem right. The stones look the same as in the other room. Lend me a hand here, will you? Hammer up those stones, can we? I've an idea. Like the last few. That's it.
Jesus, that's him, the Sage. But this thing must be hundreds of years old.
Older still. You're certain it's him?
Aye. It's the eyes that mark him.
Did the Templars say why they wanted this Sage?
They drew some of his blood into this small glass cube.
Like this one.
Aye. They meant to ask him about the observatory too, but he escaped.
Huh. We're finished here. Quiet.
The statue in the temple. Was that the man you saw in Havana?
Spitting likeness, aye.
It seems another sage has been found. The race for the observatory begins anew.
Is that why we're whispering?
This is your doing, Captain Kenway. The maps you sold to the Templars have led them straight to us. And now the agents of two empires know exactly where we operate.
Leave this to me, Mentor.
They have taken Edward's crew as well. I wonder what their lives are worth to him.
Those soldiers. I've seen them work for a slaver, Lorenz Prinz. He'll make chattel of your crew. Take this. You'll attract no attention, and take fewer lives. Use them darts on this one coming now. Quick!
Now we dance. You're a dead man! I'll take
Nice and tidy.
Many thanks, but no forgiveness.
It was a slaver who brought these soldiers. Lorenz Prinz himself.
Is it out of kindness you do this? Or guilt?
I may thank you later, if you manage to live through this.
Knew what was coming to you. I think it's pack your kits and run. Many thanks, brother.
And sets me like a soldier.
Cheers, Captain.
Go! You go down like a sack of potatoes! Dare you! You ain't sending me to Mr. Prince, is ya? They can perish if this ever happens again. I'll lay off to the jackdaw.
Who's out there?
See that mangy old codger? He's a Dutch slaver called Lawrence Prins, living now like a king in Jamaica. Bastard's been a target for years. Bloody hell, we nearly had him.
By God, you bravos are a cheery bunch, eh? All frowns and furrowed brows.
Captain Kenway, you have remarkable skills.
Oh, thanks, mate. It comes natural.
But you're churlish and arrogant, prancing around in a uniform that you have not earned.
Everything is permitted. Isn't that your motto?
I absolve you of your errors in Havana and elsewhere, but you are not welcome here.
Sorry, mate. Wish it were otherwise.
Cheery bunch of mates you've got.
You deserve scorn, Edward. Prancing about like one of us, bringing shame to our cause.
And what is that? Your cause?
To be blunt, we kill people. Templars and their associates. Folks who'd like to control all the empires on Earth. Claiming it's in the name of peace and order.
Sounds like Ducass's dying words.
You see? It's about power, really. About lording over people. Robbing us of liberty.
That another message from one of your friends?
Aye. I'll show you. I know you ain't exactly impressed by our creed. So would the sight of money make you more friendly to our ways?
As ever.
Then work these contracts around the West Indies for us, and we'll pay you. As simple as that. Now follow on. I have one last secret to share.
How long have you been one of these assassins, eh?
Couple years now. I met Atabai in Spanish Town. And there was something about him I trusted. A sort of wisdom.
Is all this his idea? His clan?
No, sir. Assassins and Templars have been at war for thousands of years. All over the world. The natives of this new world had a philosophy like our creed for as long as they've been here. And when Europeans arrived, our groups sort of matched up. Cultures and religions and languages keep folks divided. But there's something in the Assassin's Creed that crosses all boundaries. A fondness for life and liberty.
Sounds a bit like Nassau, no?
Close, but not quite. Here we are. Take that stone you discovered from the Mayan Stela and put it there. That's one. Couple dozen more and you're in.
And what will this effort gain me?
Respect for a start. From the men and women you put in danger here. And if that ain't enough, there's a treasure behind that door. Something many centuries old. I reckon if you made the effort to find every last one of those, it'd be worth your while.
So are you sailing back to Nassau?
When I have another contract there, right? This is my home for now.
Enough of these bravos. A quick kip of the old Avery would set me straight.
I need to find more stones. That's not enough to get it open. Good. Not a bad find.
Hey, that was bloody rude. Apologize.
The more holds, the higher the profit.